Hello, I am Dr. Farshad Amini Behbahani and this is short course of Iranian traditional medicine. In this section we discuss about spring. As you remember, spring has balanced temperament. In spring, the wastes and extra hormones from the winter become excited and prepared to expel by the nature. Because of this excitation, some signs and symptoms will appear, like sleepiness, itching, conjunctivitis, allergies, and acne. Because these signs and symptoms are similar to warm and wet distemperament disease, some believes that temperament of the spring is warm and wet. These scholars recommend wet cupping, that is an expelling way for sanguine and sometimes yellow bile humor for purification at the beginning of spring. But we have some other signs and symptoms that related to other humors. For example, sleepiness could be because of both sanguine or phlegm humor. Or we have depression sometimes, or sometimes even psychosis because of excitation of melancholic humor. So because of that, scholars in traditional medicine recommended venesection as a proper expelling way at the beginning of spring. I mean the time that buds and blossom sprouting and green grass beginning growing on the earth. If you remember, the spring was between this time and the time that you feel need to more ventilation, that is beginning of warm season or summer. If you see any signs and symptoms of excitation of yellow bile and sanguine humor, which is common in spring, abstinence of wine, red meat, sweets, and every food with sweet, salt, or bitter taste is a proper recommendation. In contrary, consumption of sour taste foods and beverage like lemonade, vinegar, verjuice, bitter orange juice syrup, or sour oxymel syrup is proper. Of course, there are some spices that you can add to your food, like sumac, as a cold and dry medication. And there are some fruits like oyster or jujube that is proper for spring. Iranian, as a tradition by a ceremony that is called Nowruz at the beginning of spring, prepare a table which is called hafsin and put on the table some sumac, some vinegar, and some oyster. Vinegar also by vaporing for 13 years of the first day of spring helps to eliminate allergies, helps to eliminate excitation of humors.